Okay, just to finish up that problem, here again here's the function y, a parametric equation. The velocity is dy dt is this, and we said we want to find dy dt. We want to find t when the velocity equals 0. So that means if velocity equals 0, then 3t squared minus 12 equals 0. And if you solve for that, just going down stepwise, 3t squared must equal 12, t squared equals 4, t must equal 2 or negative 2. So let's check this out and see if it makes sense. What this suggests is that, okay, remember the particle is moving just on a vertical line, but we're not drawing the particle going through space here. We're drawing a graph of y as a function of time, okay? So that means here, y is going straight up, it's getting higher and higher. And then right here it reaches a local maximum, not an absolute maximum, but a local maximum. And when when y arrives at a local maximum, that means the velocity, the slope, equals 0. And we said one of those values is negative 2. Does that make sense? So let's say t equals negative 4. Well, that means the velocity is negative 4 squared, which is 16 times 3. That's 48 minus 12, so that's a positive number. Okay, right, so that makes sense. The slope is positive here on this graph, or in other words, y is going, the particle is going up, 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 up. And then right around the time it reaches negative 2, what happens? Well, that's 12 minus 12, that's 0, just as we said. So it does reach a local maximum here. And now, for example, when let's see, t is greater than negative 2 but less than 2, let's say 0, then the velocity equals negative 12. Well, that makes sense. I haven't drawn this right, but you can imagine the, let's say here is t equals 0. The slope is going to be negative. The particle's going back down. And then you can see what happens when you get to t. Right here, t equals 2. That's a local minimum for the path of the particle, and that's when the velocity equals 0. And then as t goes towards infinity, the velocity just gets greater and greater and greater. So again, if you plugged in t equals 4, you'd find that the velocity equals 36, positive number. Y is getting bigger, the particle is going up. So that's it. That's a very wordy answer, but I just wanted to make sure you can start to conceptualize velocities, accelerations, but especially trying to imagine the path of the particle as the velocity goes from positive to negative, back to positive.